Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac, Repentance, where today we are going to play challenge number 7. And I haven't done this one in a while actually, but you get Ipecac with my reflection. I feel like it used to be a lot more intense because I feel like you can just shoot somewhat forward now. But there is a lot of explosives still happening. You get Mr. Mega as well, in case you get, for instance, a room like this where things might get a little bit tricky otherwise. But sometimes you don't need it. Sometimes you just believe in yourself. And yeah, that's just going to be the challenge. We have to beat Isaac, which is waiting for us in the cathedral. Multiple ways to break this challenge if you get something like Brimstone or Spirit Sword or something like that, but we'll see what we get. I actually don't know how Spirit Sword would interact with Ipecac, thinking about it. I don't think I ever had it. But maybe today will be the day. Not sure if we're going to go for Angel Rooms or Devil Deals, but we're just going to do our best to try and reach the end. But this was certainly when original Rebirth first came out 100 years ago. It was like one of the hardest challenges in the game. And now that they've added a couple new challenges, it has... I don't feel like it still is, but it's still fairly tricky if you happen to blow yourself up a lot. Shot speed can be really good because you just keep tears away from you, and that's obviously very powerful. So hopefully we can get stuff like that going on. We can at least enter every secret room and super secret room as well, so that might end up being very useful. We can blow up every single tinted rock that we find, as is shown there. We can blow up every pot to maybe get some more money. Like, there's a lot of things you can do. Find crawl spaces and the like as well, which obviously are fairly helpful as well. And if you're particularly good, you can also just bomb your way through the entire challenge and just hope for the best. But I'm not gonna play it that riskily just yet. We'll go into this curse room right here though. Hope it works out. We are Lazarus once again, so if we die, we simply don't mind it too much. We'll just have another chance. This is never good, but I'm gonna take it anyway. Don't have a way to get that item, I don't think. Would be nice, but to my knowledge, I do not have a way. One key, might as well. Not really sure if there is item rooms. There is no item rooms in this. So that's a thing to consider. And we're just gonna play around with this for a little bit, I think. As tempting as it is to die because we're Lazarus and there's a bunch of soul hearts on the floor, I'm not sure if I want to. At the same time though, it is a little tempting for sure. Just to see if we can get some good stuff that way. Shopkeeper. Might have something inside, just spiders. Yeah, maybe dying's not the worst call actually, because there is a health up waiting for me there, and that might actually be pretty useful. Yeah, let's just do that. We got 2 red heart containers and a soul heart to work with at that point, so that's actually not too bad. Simultaneously having the extra health might be good. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna stay alive. Just gonna stay alive and maybe die at the devil deal on the next floor instead, because that might end up being a little bit more useful. Since we don't quite have 5 coins, I'm not gonna go into my shop unless we can find some money here somewhere. But I think the odds are not in my favor there. So, yeah, let's just go. Let's just hope. We can probably make something work here. We have Ipecac, so we're dealing damage regardless. Damage is not going to be the problem most likely throughout this run, except for maybe near the very end. But for the most part, especially during the starting scenarios, we are not in trouble of dealing too little damage, really. Most things are going to die pretty much instantly to explosions, so hopefully we can make full use of that. If we can get, like, flies, that would be really nice. Like, the jar of flies is going to deal so much damage when you get those Ipecac flies going with you as well. And it is kind of worth to just destroy every rock in case you find a crawl space or something like that, but it's just not very fun, so probably not going to bother too much with that. There is a pill waiting for me here. Shot speed down would be fairly horrendous. I'm not sure if I should bother too much with pills, and that is half a soul heart remaining, so I think I'm just going to go do the boss immediately. Hopefully not face too much trouble. This one only dashes once, this champion. But he also shoots in all the corners around him. The dash is also rather quick. And of course, spiders happen, so that's also not great. But not the end of the world for sure. Growth hormones, not bad. Yeah, I'll go for a do. Really anything to overwrite Ipecac is just so powerful in this run. Health down, not so great. No items either, so really not a great double deal at all, but you know what? We'll learn to live with it. We've already tried that wall, I'm fairly sure, so let's move on. Another crawl space, which I guess isn't too surprising with how many rocks we're destroying. That is a I am error room, I do believe. We can easily open up that as well. Hopefully the I am error room is going to have something good inside it, that would be lovely. That, on the other hand, is a little bit more dangerous. I also believe that bomb items don't actually affect Ipecac, so that is a little unfortunate for sure. I need to stop bombing myself, though. That's why this challenge is so tricky, because it's very easy to bomb yourself. That was the regular secret room as well. That wasn't even the super secret room. Curious where the super secret room is, actually. BFF isn't terrible. Like, if we get a follower or something, then that could be useful, but most followers are kind of hard to use in this mode, I suppose. Plus, I can't afford it, so there is that to consider as well. I mean, this one might have some money inside it. Nope. Alright, we're just not gonna get that, I think. Yeah, I could go into the curse room, but I'm not sure if that's worthwhile. I could check out for my super secret room, though, because I think that at least has a chance to be worth. Of course, need to hit the wall, but that is easier said than done. They could be to the right side of the floor here, maybe. Did I not try this wall? I thought I did, but maybe not properly. Because it does need to hit it, like, not too high. Which can be a little tricky. I mean, I could just do this, like something like this. Or something like that. It's a little tricky to do, but... Okay, it's probably not there. Oh, I guess it could be in the bottom here, yeah. No, I've tried the bottom as well, haven't I? Yeah. Alright, so it's not there. So probably I've just bombed wrong, because I think that room with the trinket has a bunch of rocks in the bottom. Maybe I was thinking of the wrong room. There we go. That's a weird place for it, but fair enough. Let's put some hearts in here, because there is multiple red hearts on this floor. It's unfortunate. Wasn't sure how many red hearts there were actually on this floor. Not sure if the shop has any more as well. If the shop has some more red hearts, then I might try. I mean, obviously that's 2 more red hearts waiting for me right there, so pretty good. We'll just quickly check out the shop at least to see if there is a red heart. There is one. So, tempting. Let's first just go to 0 red hearts. That's a soul heart right there. Very nice. Really hoping for more of those, but we're not really seeing it, which is unfortunate. So we're just gonna take that. Gonna get the 2 red hearts from the boss room and then enter the I am error room to slowly but surely leave the basement with Ipecac 7.5 minutes in. Because that's how life goes sometimes when you're trying to complete a challenge. Don't even need to go to a particularly difficult boss, but Ipecac My Reflection is just an exciting time for everyone involved. It's unfortunate. Can't really do... Well, actually I can just play these, I guess. I was gonna say I can't really do much with this, but I can just sleep in the bed after I've donated all my red hearts. Unfortunately, this doesn't count towards the progress of sleeping in beds a lot. Because we are in a challenge and we can only unlock challenge-specific things. It's probably a better active item than the dice actually is, so I'll take that. There we go, another bed right here. Both of them work. I might actually donate some money to these guys right here, because I think that might... If they spawn an item, it's probably going to be worthwhile. Key is not terrible, I suppose. Not really low on consumables right now, really just health would be nice, but... If you could just give me an item, that would be really nice. Oh, there he goes. I could put some more hearts in the machine at least, because there's 1.5 red hearts over here waiting for us. Yeah, restock is almost a common one at this point, but fair enough. Would like to stick to full health as much as possible, but then we got a dime, so we can sit here for a little bit longer. How nice. Another full red heart waiting for us right there. Lucky foot, so all the pills are going to be good from this point on. Or at least neutral, so that's pretty nice. And I can at least blow up this machine for a little bit more stuff there. And would you look at that? Should actually buy restock and not just have it be there, I suppose. But that is a pretty good haul for basement 1 and 2 right there. So very lucky I am error room waiting for us there. Very nice indeed. With that amount of money, we might as well visit every shop we come across, so that is very nice. Bunch of poop over here. Don't have a poop trinket, unfortunately, because it is very capable of destroying these poops. I forget Horf exists every single time I play this game, and it's kind of amazing. Also, I'm going to use my active item to just enter my curse room while using red hearts. Because I just remembered that that's an option. Which might end up being useful from time to time. That's 2 red hearts. I guess I might as well just do this. There we go. A few more coins. Might end up getting quite a lot of use out of this active item right here. Because there's going to be a lot of red hearts on this floor, and I really don't want to go to red heart health at any point, really. So if we can avoid it, we can actually get quite a lot of money that way. Secret room, very likely to be here, just because of the room layout once again. That one tricky to hit from where I'm shooting. Probably not tricky to hit if I stand closer to him. So realistically, you could call that my fault, making it difficult, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say for sure. Just one more bat, no worries. A lot of red hearts. The nice thing about challenges is that you're not playing on hard mode. At least not every challenge, I'm fairly sure, and judging from how many hearts we're getting, I do get the feeling that we might not be on hard mode right now. Soul heart from a red chest, always a good time. Ah, God. Okay. Broken stopwatch and starter deck. I obviously, with that lucky foot, would like to keep pills. Health up pill, very nice. Power pill. Luck up, and another health up. Let's just take both health ups and get a bunch of health in me. That's pretty good. We're getting a decent health situation. It is a little reliable on red hearts, as you can see, but still, it's I don't mind it. Thought that there were enemies here for some reason. There are not. Little tempted by the chest, just because I'm just gonna use a bomb for this. Just because I can do this. Similarly to going into curse rooms, I can just take a little bit of damage to my red hearts and then enter it that way. One is probably not going to reroll Ipecac, and I don't hate the build that I have right now, so I'm actually just going to leave that alone this time around. And yeah, just keep on moving. Also don't mind just playing a game with Ipecac every now and then. Ipecac just doesn't show up that much anymore, so it is kind of nice when you can actually use it. Even if I do end up blowing myself up from time to time. Even if I have my reflection, which is clearly not making life easier on myself, it is still a very fun item to use at the end of the day. We're getting so much money in this run as well. That's 2 mushrooms with 2 pills inside it. Very nice. We're gonna have seen almost every pill in the game at this rate with how many new pills we keep finding, but unfortunately none of them are balls of steel, which is a shame. That would have been really nice, actually. Come on. Surprised some of these shots aren't hitting, but my tier height might also just be a little bit too high, maybe? That's the excuse I'm using right now, and I'm sticking to it. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need to destroy every mushrooms. I don't need to have more cards. Good thing I missed that first shot because then Pin appeared, so that's nice. 16 bombs? Do I want to give him some... Tempting. Very tempting for sure, but... I don't feel like it. I don't feel like being generous this day. Today is a day of all about Ipecac destruction. What is behind him? 2 Ipecac? Yeah, there we go. Suddenly a bunch of Ipecac tears were coming out behind him, and that's not good. Oh no. My rage went down a lot. Which, I'm not sure if it's bad actually, because... yeah, it might not be terrible. Because now it doesn't really have the time to come back to me anymore, so it might actually end up working out. Could be good. I do have to be a little bit closer to enemies to probably hit them now, which is a concern, but it's fine. We nearly have the Spun transformation, which I've convinced myself I need for some reason, even though damage, again, is not the problem. One makes you larger, very good. Another new pill somehow. They are everywhere. Curse room. I guess I could probably actually use this active item to avoid taking damage from time to time as well, but I don't know how viable that's gonna be. Because I'd have to shoot and then immediately use my active item, I think. Luck up. Oh, luck is 5, jeez. It's pretty good. There's the arcade room of anything fun. I mean, I could probably get a decent amount of health just from this shell game alone, but I just don't feel like it. Alright. Consumable wise, we're good. Like, I could just use a lot of bombs as well because we do have Mr. Mega, and those bombs are gonna hurt. But I'm frightened. I'm frightened to use bombs. I cannot explain why because I don't have a valid explanation. Really, I just like shooting Ipecac. Really, that's just the main thing that's going on here. The main reason why I'm not using bombs, even though it is definitely not a terrible idea, is just because Ipecac's fun. Just look at how much fun we're having. Come on. I actually missed, wow. Just a little bit more. There you go. Free bombs here as well. Can just create a whole bunch of bridges here. Might as well get as much stuff as possible. Getting back to a pretty decent health situation once again. Very nice. These enemies all died to one Ipecac shot pretty much. Even the host head. So no worries. Would be nice if there were item rooms and you just get bomb immunity immediately though, but I guess there's a reason why that's not the case. On account of it nullifying the challenge. But it wouldn't be the first time at the end of the day either. I'll take that. I'll take that. This is get out of jail free card, I'm fairly sure, because it looks like that. Or a holy card? Could be a holy card, I guess, as well, but I don't really care about a holy card that much. I'll just keep going like this. Technically, I could play around with the sacrifice room as well, because I do have oodles of hearts to play with, but not really sure what I would want from it other than obviously angel room items. So I probably will not bother too much. Tears up. Whoop. That nearly hurt. Surprised it didn't really. But it did give me a lot more shot speed, which is, as you can see, allowing me to stand far away from things and also, again, not causing as many my reflection issues. So really, this is getting quite nice indeed. The poison will basically finish these enemies off as well, so don't need to worry about that. My movement speed is just high enough to outrun the quick ones. And life is good. Health up. Might as well. The Fallen. Not too worrying, he's pretty weak to explosives. Mr. Mega Explosives especially, I would say. Definitely didn't even try to avoid that, and that is duality, so we can get devil deals or angel rooms all the time. Didn't get one on this floor though, with 66 point however many percent, so we'll get 100% on this floor, which is wonderful. And I'm hoping that's going to work out. This is a nasty room, actually. Yeah. For some reason, I can no longer dodge triple shots. Something happened to me somewhere in this run, and it just has not happened. I've gotten hit by all of them. But it's working out. We're making it to the end slowly but surely. A little scared of the womb, I'm not gonna lie, but not like a whole lot scared, so we're probably fine. I should have probably actually just gotten a lot more money with what we currently have as well, with that active item, but kind of forgot about that. Kind of forgot that there is maybe things that I would like to have. Mystery sack, I mean, sure, I guess. Don't hate it. Don't love it. Little bit of extra Devil Deal chance if we manage to get red heart damage taken, so good stuff there. Oh god. I've taken so many hits this challenge. I mean, this is the 4th run I'm recording today, so after a while, there is very much a decline in how good I'm actually playing, and I've not really taken big breaks in between runs either, so it does tend to go a little awry after a while. We are currently in Depths 1, so that's 4 soul hearts. Can't quite afford it just yet, but I think 4 soul hearts is probably going to be worthwhile. And I don't think that really helps me. Unless it activates it twice for still the costs of 1 use. But if it does deal a full heart of damage every time I use it, then that's obviously not ideal. Just gonna grab all these keys. Mostly because I wasn't sure what kind of pill that was, but partially because keys are fun. Keys are a good time. Cool dead end. I'd actually just leave. I don't really need any more consumables at this point because my health... I guess money, but... My health is full, my bombs are high, my keys are high as well. Like, I don't really need stuff anymore. I just need to go to the end. An Emperor card would be really nice, I guess. Emperor card would really help me out a lot for the later floors. Shovel would be really nice. But I might actually go for an Angel Room. Just because? I don't really have a good reason. But I'm still curious about Spirit Sword. And if we can get one, that'll be neat. There we go. But I'm kind of tempted to just Ipecac through all the rooms at this point and just run to the end because it seems to be working out fairly well. I'm starting to get used to Ipecac again. I'm not really taking as much damage anymore, so, you know, all the excitement has run off. Unless I just accidentally just bomb myself a whole bunch of times, but preferably just not going to do that anymore. It would really save myself a lot of time if I didn't need to do this again. This is the length of a regular sized run. What's that now? Grant a permanent stat boost whenever you pick up a soul heart. Really? Didn't know this item existed. But that seems pretty good. I'm just going to walk into this flame real quick for fun. Wow. That's really strong. I've never seen that item before. I guess I haven't had it unlocked for very long, but that's really cool. Very strong item. The dreams aren't going to be as exciting anymore because it's just you are fighting this boss and there's no item room, so I have nothing else to show you. No, that's the bonus of Dreamcatcher, I suppose. Does this count? No. Unfortunate. But still, that's a really strong item, especially on characters that only have soul hearts. Probably still pretty good on like Bethany as well, just because you can pick up every soul heart in the run. Not have to worry about your health being too high, which is my current situation. God, look at how much damage that one fly did, and then look at how much that single Ipecac shot did in comparison, which insta-killed him. And I suddenly once again have that realization that Ipecac flies don't work the same as they used to. They don't just deal a flat 60 damage or something like that. It's just, they're just really strong. But not like overwhelmingly so anymore. Which is kind of a shame. I mean, they're still insta-killing all the regular enemies, so clearly I shouldn't be complaining too much, but I still feel like they were once stronger. Full card. Little tempted by the full card. Not sure why. Why would I be tempted? Can't give you a reason. I guess I'm not tempted. Flat key, I could just use that to get a bunch of keys as well, but I think I'm good on keys really, so I don't really need to worry about that. I'll just take all of this as well. Anything that's for free, I'll happily take. Don't worry about it. Don't worry that it might inconvenience me. I'll just take everything. Just keep giving me stuff. No concern. Might not even do anything with it. I just want to have it. Just holding it feels nice. Alright, 2 directions to go into. We haven't found a shop yet, which I would like to visit. Because I feel like the shops have been fairly nice so far. At least reasonably. So I'm going to go in this direction first. That is a rune per throw. Could save that instead of the power pill. I don't really need the power pill. I'm not really sure why I was keeping it for so long. That's a present. Yeah? I guess I could just put all this in the secret room or something like that and see if we can get something fun. Might be better to save it for a devil deal actually, but... yeah, actually I'll just do that. I think we say goodbye to the, quite frankly, very useful item that we have used quite a lot. I'm not sure what the other item was that I could actually buy there, but I'm too far off. I can't turn back now. My adventure has started and I simply cannot turn away now. Not until I have finished my voyage. So yeah, we're just gonna keep going. This is gonna be fun. Can I do this without blowing myself up? The answer is a very definite maybe. I mean, with this amount of money, I might actually be able to afford another thing after first thing. But can I be bothered? That's really the main question that the world is asking themselves. Can I truly be bothered to walk all that way and back? Nope. It was not a very difficult question as it turned out. It did not take very long to answer. And the world is displeased by this anticlimax, but we are here. We're having a good time. We're poisoning an eye every now and then with Ipecac. Just good stuff. Yeah, just not really having a difficult time anymore. I don't know. So when you get shot speed, I feel as well, is when the run really changes. Because suddenly the tears aren't going back towards you as much, and that's just so wonderful. Didn't get anything. Hoping that door opens before we actually meet Isaac. That is Skoldex, I believe. It's fairly likely the door is going to open at some point before Isaac, but it's not. Well, it's actually, if I don't take red heart damage, it is guaranteed that it will open at least one more time, I suppose. So hopefully we can do something with that. I'm not even opening chests anymore. I'm just kind of hoping things work out. 23 keys and a dream, that should be enough. There's soul hearts there that I could... should probably take damage and pick up those soul hearts so I get stat ups, but... Ooh, I've gotten real lazy somewhere along in this run. To the point where... You know, this is a tricky room, actually. Like, now that I'm in this situation where everything's kind of breezy, it's, I just want to run. That's how it goes with all the daily challenges as well that I've been doing. Like, at some point, I just have a build, and then I just go. I don't even, like, particularly try anymore, and I just hope for the best. Tears up. I could also just eat all the pills, because they're giving me stat ups as well. Look at that. We've actually maxed out on tears up. And we found the boss room immediately. Could look for a secret room to blow up a shopkeeper. But it's too late now. There we go. I kind of hope for an angel room, because then I could put the present down. I could destroy the angel statue. And then I could use Perth Throws to just reroll everything. I think that's probably the way to go. I'm just going to place a bomb down, I think. There we go. How nice. That's 2 angel statues. Well, we got some work to do here. Hopefully we can get key pieces in a challenge. Don't know why you wouldn't, but I feel like it wouldn't be the weirdest thing in the world, I guess. I didn't actually intend to fight both of them at the same time, but, I mean, you know. It'll do. No concerns. Alright, so that's that. We placed the present down. Jar of Wisps, always a good time. Birth throw. Staircase, Holy Light, Hallowed Ground. Good stuff. I will... no, I'm not going to go back to that soul heart. I'm just going to take this and leave. Definitely could have gotten some stat ups there with those soul hearts, but I'm not feeling it. Curse of the Blind, very cool. Still going to take this, though. Have no regrets. Even though I still get a reroll, I think I'll still get one of those staircases on the next floor as well, so I'd rather just do that there. Maybe I'll get some more money and actually be able to afford 2 more items on the next floor as well. That'd be lovely. Unfortunately, the holy shot actually needs to hit, and not just the explosion before the holy shot actually goes off, and that's just very unlikely to happen on most days. Given that hitting the specific target isn't necessary. Definitely not impossible to do it, but it is a little fiddly for sure. Maybe we'll get one more item, or Devil Deal Ranger room though. That would be nice. We are just rushing through this floor right now, which I am also quite a fan of. But look how far away those tears are exploding from me now. Like, I have nothing to concern myself with anymore.
I found pills.
And that's just really nice. It's just a really good time. Mr. Mega will probably deal with Mom in a second here. Pretty effective. Probably should have placed a few bombs rather than just one, but... I mean, Ipecac seems to be doing pretty okay right now as well, so it's not like it matters too much. Did not get another Devil Deal. Could have gone to Hush, but I don't want to. I do not want to go to Hush anymore. Breath of Life. That's what you do it for. Can I afford one more? Is it? Oh, you don't actually get reroll stuff in that. Well, we could finally, actually, truly, finally, use Breath of Life to go into a curse room now. Because we genuinely did not have a better active item anymore. So I don't hate that. That's a luck up. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to rush to that curse room. We're finally going to use Breath of Life the way it was intended. I'm vaguely tempted to try and attack an enemy with it as well, but it needs to be one that doesn't shoot tears or something like that, because otherwise it is not going to work out. Because the invulnerability is so brief. And if you hold this for slightly too long, you take damage. Yeah! Breath of Life. It is an item. Very few times is anyone happy with it, but this is the very specific instance where it has a use. It's better than nothing. Didn't actually get anything useful out of it in the end, but I could technically get that soul heart for free with Breath of Life now. So you could either get Breath of Life, or alternatively you could get the file trinket and have a much better time going into curse rooms for free instead. It's a difficult decision, but sometimes you just don't have trinket space. Sometimes you have to tick and you can't get rid of it. And that's things you have to keep in mind during situations such as these. Like, the thing is... yeah, sure. I can't even realistically use this on Isaac, because the moment I stand in that room, I'm probably going to damage him and then the fight starts. No? No? Okay. I might be able to use it, because I think you can get like a holy shot effect going if you touch an enemy with it. So I'm gonna try to do that, just for fun. Doop, doop. Yeah, there we go. Breath of Life used. Barely did anything, but still, it certainly had a use for a very brief moment there. So, all in all, I'm gonna call that a win. We are gonna see so many explosions during this fight, because I am not dodging very well. Didn't another hit there of the Curse of the Tower, weirdly enough. Is it a chance that it activates? Because I thought it was guaranteed. Fair enough, I suppose, but still a little disappointing. But I'm not too concerned anymore, I suppose. I'm just going to shoot a bunch of Ipecac and call it a day. Maybe kill him with Curse of the Tower? That'd be fun. That'd be a fun way to win. Oh god, he just left immediately. Let me kill you in a silly way, but I need you to hit me with a tear, because otherwise it doesn't work out as well. There we go. Curse of the Tower, winning the game. Curse of the Tower and Breath of Life. Winning what is, it's the ultimate bold. You cannot improve on perfection. Anyway, that is the that challenge completed. Challenge number 7. We got the card for it, which has very niche uses, so I'm looking forward to that. And that is another challenge completed. What a time. Anyway, Hope y'all enjoyed it. Next time we play, I'll do another run with a different character, and I hope to see y'all there. Bye bye.